Iwe ka mgbe m nọ nkịtị igwe agbata obi ị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ. Ọ chere gị na nke ọma ga-abịa, ọ chere gị na nke ọjọọ ga-abịara. Onye isi gị na-awa aja nke ka ọ ga-eji were pụọ. Igwe nke wee eziokwu ihe ahụ that yesterday. Ihe ahụ ihe mere yesterday, amọdụ ahụ akụrụ yesterday. Ọwa ihe ọwụwa akụkpọrọ ha n'ezigbote nkụkpọ ha. Ihe ahụ ihe amọdụ ihe gbarịkọchara n'ime amọdụ ahụ. Ihe ahụ ihe gbarịchara ebe ahụ dị ihe nke wee eziokwu. Ha kwetara ọbụghị obere ihe na ọ na-eme. Akụchiri that small one ahụ ihe aka ọ na were gharịkọ ọkwa ezigbote ngharịkọ sef etoyi ezigbote ngharịkọ gwa gị dada ụmụ gị nọ n'ọrụ nke wee eziokwu. Ha kwetara as it is with us, go depend them. Pandem Batutu Ama. We still there with you, Mpa. Ojade.
Okay, that video was gotten from the official handle of the Biafran Liberation Army. Yes, that still shows that things are still happening in Biafran land. In fact, there are video, that is going viral on social media. Video of more troops, into more troops of army into Biafran land or Kigwe zone to be precise. But meanwhile, let us go into other issues, still on the issue of insecurity happening in Biafran land, as bomb explosion on a live 2 in Imo market, several others wounded. 2 traders from Eke Obaheze Market Square in Awo Idemili Otu local government area of Imo State were said to have been unalive in an early morning explosion in the area on Tuesday, June 24. An eyewitness who disclosed this to our correspondent said an improvised explosion device (IED) was planted in the market by some hoodlums a day before the incident, which was eventually detonated, unaliving 2 members of the market and wounding several others. However, responding to the incident, the state spokesperson of the police command, Henry Okoye, who confirmed it, although claimed only 1 trader was unalive, disclosed that the police have condoned off the area to avert escalating issue. Narrating the cause of the incident, Okoye said, preliminary investigation revealed that the explosion occurred when Ngozi Ume F, a female middle-aged woman from Obaheze village, stepped on a landmine suspected to have been planted by the IPOB's Eastern Security terrorists. She was critically injured and later confirmed dead at the hospital, while 5 others suspected sustained varying degrees of injuries and are receiving medical attention. Upon receipt of the distress call, the Commissioner of Police, Imo State Command, CP Abokidan Chuma, swiftly deployed operatives of the command's explosive ordnance disposal EOD unit, tactic teams, and personnel from Osu and Olu division to condone off the area, evacuate victims, and sweep the market vicinity for any other planted IEDs. So far, Okoye affirmed that the area has since been declared safe and normal activities have resumed under enhanced security surveillance. He added that the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the State Criminal Investigation Department, SCID, has been directed to commence a comprehensive investigation aimed at unmasking and apprehending the perpetrators. But in all this, the message of these young men, in as much as I don't know if they were the ones who did that of the market. We all knew what happened in that market. That was Osu. But the message of the Biafran Liberation Army is that their major attacks have been going directly to the military. because their war is with the military and not with Biafrans. Just the same way the Eastern Security has always come out to debunk every information being, given to them, or whenever they are being accused as the perpetrators of this crime, they come out to debunk it. The message is very simple, and I believe strongly that there are people who are doing the worst by buying innocent Biafrans. Like, for example, this one that happened in the market. And I believe that these agents doing this are those who are trying as much as possible to drag both Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa out. That's what it be for my mouth. Now, let us go into other issues still happening, based on this issue of insecurity. There's something I want to pinpoint, and there's something I want to review about those who are really complicit and responsible for these attacks. Watch this video and make sure you share.
Breaking news. Olu on fire as Zoo Janjaweed army set over 10 Fulani trucks ablaze, only for them to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 8th of May 2025, and I have some video clips and important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it don't happen. And I want you to pay very good attention to this very news. I'm going to make it very, very brief and fast, because we have more news and important information coming your way immediately after we are done recording this very news. So many things are going on as I'm speaking to you right now. Olu is on fire. I'm going to release the video for you to watch and listen to what is going on there. The Zoo Janjaweed, after seeing how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, destroyed the zoo and its DSS agents, completely destroyed in the court of law. The shame is too much on them. They cannot bear the shame, because even their so-called witnesses are testifying against the state. You see how God works. God is too much. Our God is too much, and he reigns supreme over everything in the world. Their own witness is testifying against them, playing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast that they thought could have been a substantial evidence, which they thought that could have been, a very vital evidence for them to nail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not knowing that they are even testifying against themselves. This is how God works. Our God works in a very mysterious way. That is whom we serve. Now, after the Janjaweed have seen that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is defeating them and is winning the case in their own court, while the whole world is watching, what have they done? They swung into action, and as I'm speaking to you right now, Olu is bleeding, and it did not end there, because more news is coming your way. So before playing the video for you, I want to remind you that tomorrow, 9th of May 2025, is the D-Day, the day that all Biafrans will gather in Helsinki to protest, to march on the street of Finland for the immediate and unconditional release of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. So copy the number on your screen. Inquiry number for Finland protest for the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Please call +358 40 243 6561. This is the official number to call for any inquiry that you want to make, because tomorrow is the day that all Biafrans will march and show the Finnish authority that we mean business. So without further ado, let us watch the video. I want you to pay attention, but don't go nowhere. because after the video, we still have more in the kitchen.
Child Jesus Christ, happening now in home now. On a chocolate back ulo mado. Ula baloko. Ako palano.
Hey, ya baba na top mado. Oh, baba na top mado.
Oh, ya mega ha.
Yeah, gas.
Oh, gas na.
No fuel. You no fuel. Then when everywhere fuel.
Hey. Hey. Kana mega ni mo shop up ngini o. Hey. Yana baga ni be shop. Yana baga ni be shop that girl. Oh, gas na. Oh, mi na oge. Em mốt tao đâu kìa.
Cái nhà đi về nhà, chúng ta phải đi về. Tôi chơi được phải.
Anh về video hàng nào anh? Hôm mina.
Hôm mina. Nhà mua. Nhà mua bao quay. Nhà mua. Ya, injini makota.
Chukuna mera ya bero. Hey, o si bukelero.
Awona won dia.
O bala.
Sorry for blocking some part of the video because of the images that showed. Because these kind of gory images are not good for the platforms that we are using. So my people, I have another video to show you as well. But before that, let us analyze this briefly before playing the second video. It is in the public that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as it stands today, is winning the zoo for the so-called accelerated trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not going accordingly. And we all know that it has become our tradition in Biafran territory, especially in Igbo land, that whenever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu goes to the court, is a Kanu day in our lives. Is a Kanu day. It is known as Kanu day both in our lives and in our land, in Igbo land. So the zoo is aware that we are sitting at home today. Also, we know that the drug lord, the drug president, Tinubu, is visiting Anambra State today. In fact, as I'm speaking to you right now, he's in Oka with Soludo and their co-criminals. And we also called for sit at home. And sit at home is a kind of protest, which is to show that we are not happy with what they are doing to us, which has nothing to do with burning trucks or setting, properties ablaze. It has absolutely nothing to do with these things. But what did they do? Because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defeating the zoo in their own court of law, the zoo Janjaweed is currently doing unthinkable in Olu, only for them to take the video and send to Justice James Omotosho, claiming that this is very soon you will hear. As I'm speaking to you right now, just pay attention, put your ears on the ground. Another thing you will hear now is that this is being done by ESN, when they know that even ESN is no longer on existence. They know, all of them are aware, but they can never stop using that name ESN because they are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in their custody. Are you paying attention? So they are going to say, hey, it was done by the ESN. This is their number one target in order to use it against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then the second target is to instigate war between the East and the North, because if you look closely, you will see that these trucks are, northern trucks, probably Dangote trucks. Some of them, not all of them, because I can see tipper there. So these trucks, many of them, or should I say 90% of them, because there's another video which I'm going to play for you, 90 or 95% of them are Dangote trucks. So the second plan of doing this is to instigate battle between the east and the north. Are you paying attention? In order for them to continue the suppression and subjugation of the Igbo people, to continue destroying us. And when you see where these trucks are being set ablaze, you see that this is like a market square, whereby there are lots of shops around that very place. This is happening in Olu, a place called Omunna, or is it Omunna or Omunnolu? Yes. You see? So what they are doing is just what they have been told to do, and now they are going to change the matter. But we are here to show them the way it happened. We are here to tell them, no, this is not what happened, because so I want to use this opportunity to tell our people, especially those who are traveling, if you know that you are traveling or you are living around Olu axis, please don't use this very route. Don't use this very route, because it is very, very dangerous at this very point in time. This route is not good. Omunnolu is not to be used at this very point in time. Omunna Olu is not to be visited at this very point in time. So any traveler should stay clear. Let me use this opportunity to let you know that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been adjourned to 14th, 21st and 22nd of May 2025. And remember that we are still coming back for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court proceeding today. I'm going to let you know how it happened. So stay tuned while I play the second video and more to follow. You see what is going on? This is another video. The trucks here are more than 10. They are more than 10. And this thing is happening close to people's business places. Today, where Biafrans are sitting at home to respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court appearance, the Zoo Janjaweed is busy setting Dangote trucks ablaze. This one is even more than 10. Here alone is quite unfortunate. I'm not going to open the video, completely. Here alone, if I'm to count here, there are about 15 Dangote trucks being set ablaze here in Omunna Olu, in the old Imo State. This is the making of the Zoo Janjaweed, and they are shooting sporadically as I'm speaking to you right now, scaring people and chasing them away for them not to take videos of their heinous crime and atrocities against humanity in Biafran land. But this thing is not going to last forever, I can assure them. Thank you, my people. To salo numozia and make it go viral.